Just minutes into this morning's Board of Curators meeting, UM System President Tim Wolf approached the podium and immediately announced his resignation. Most people told our KOMU8 reporters that they were actually here to see Hillary Clinton, not Bernie Sanders. But now, just months later, Clinton and Sanders are just neck and neck in the polls. The first step to getting an absentee ballot is filling out a request form. This right here is the Cole County Clerk's website. So all you need to do is click the absentee ballot request button, click the application link, and it'll download right there for you. I just drove here 30 minutes ago. It's not too bad, but it is a little slick, and I was sliding around just a little bit. Even though Wolf announced his resignation more than 6 hours ago, he was present during the entire Board of Curators meeting. Senator Kurt Schaefer proposed a resolution today that would establish a University of Missouri System Review Commission designed to look at university leadership. A lack of leadership. That's how Senator Kurt Schaefer referred to University of Missouri administrators regarding racial protests on MU's campus last fall. The senator proposed to establish a University of Missouri Review Commission comprised of 8 appointed members to make recommendations to the university.
I think the university is going to have to be held accountable for what has been a lack of leadership in multiple situations.
A representative from the university says they are working to regain lawmakers' trust.
We have worked tirelessly to rebuild the confidence and trust with our legislators.
Schaefer says if the university did not respond to recommendations from the commission, that would be considered for next year's budget.
Significant cuts can only harm our mission, and that in turn will harm the state.
Schaefer's resolution follows a proposed budget cut to the University of Missouri. The House budget leader proposed giving the University of Missouri system $8 million less in the next budget year. Fougere says funding cuts would lead to higher tuition rates, which would likely cause students to go out of state for higher education, and they may never return back to the state. University of Missouri leaders will meet with lawmakers at the Capitol tomorrow. The House Budget Committee is currently working out details of the state budget at the Missouri Capitol, including whether they will still cut money from the UM system. Behind me on US 63, there's really just not too many people out on the roads, which is definitely for the better, as I just drove here 30 minutes ago. It's not too bad, but it is a little slick, and I was sliding around just a little bit. And that's pretty consistent with what I saw when driving around to all the accidents this afternoon. Cars in ditches, traffic slowed to a halt, and hour-long wait times for tow trucks. That was the reality in Columbia today as the Columbia Police Department responded to 24 accidents this afternoon.
The roads look pretty good, but as soon as you hit the brakes, it's slick.
Corey Sapp was part of a big pileup on westbound I-70 today near Range Line.
A lot of people hit their brakes, and a car in front of me spun out of control, and I stopped, and the people behind me didn't stop, and the people behind them hit the people behind them, and it turned into this big pileup.
A CPD officer told me this accident was confusing because nobody could figure out who hit who first. This accident, as well as another a few miles further down westbound I-70, kept traffic at a near halt for about an hour. Earlier in the afternoon, one person was taken to the hospital after a 2-car pileup on US 63 near Brown School Road.
We've had several accidents. Most of them are minor because people are going slower. We've had a couple rollovers. But nothing of any significance or anything major as far as injuries.
Blomenkamp says he cannot stress enough the importance of slowing down and giving the car in front of you plenty of space. Blomenkamp also warns that the roads just won't be any better tomorrow. He says if you can avoid it, stay off the roads tonight to allow the crews to really get in there and clear the roads to the best of their ability. Reporting live from Columbia, Amber Smith, KOMU8 News. Last year, former House Speaker John Deal resigned after his relationship with a 19-year-old intern was revealed. Former Senator Paul LeVota also resigned after allegations of sexual harassment by 2 former interns. A group of women got together and decided that something needed to be done so that women could feel comfortable working in the male-dominated field. Everyone expects to feel comfortable when they go to work. However, many women in Missouri government revealed they had been sexually harassed by coworkers.
As the former assistant minority floor leader for the House, I was harassed by a lobbyist when I was serving in the Missouri House. And there was really no process. I reported it to the clerk and it kind of went away, but still I felt violated.
A group called the Women's Policy Network of Missouri launched Tuesday with a meet and greet reception for women of all ages working in government.
We wanted to respond to what was going on in Jeff City with the interns being harassed by legislators, with legislators having to resign for harassing interns.
Jones said the event was meant as a networking tool where women interns could meet older women in government and have people to confide in if they were to feel unsafe at work.
Then I like the idea of the fact that some of us that have been around for a while can help mentor maybe some of the up-and-coming women, because sometimes it's difficult to be a woman in politics.
Jones said the group hosted the event at a restaurant because most sexual harassment in government takes place after hours when lawmakers are out drinking. There are no other events planned, but Jones says they would like to have more in the future. Reporting live from Jefferson City, Amber Smith, KOMU 8 News.